Today, we're going to take a look at the Blizzard Dragon attack strategy at Town Hall 14. Guys, this is a powerful attack, and it does not care how many new wall pieces we got at Town Hall 14. Dragons go right over top of them. If you like this video, don't forget to hit that like button for the YouTube algorithm. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And of course, before you buy anything in-game, remember to enter in code CWC. It helps out a lot. Now, with this Blizzard, we landed this right kind of in the middle of this base between a scatter shot and a single target inferno, and that's going to be some great value for us. Now, unfortunately, we got in there pretty deep, so we have not cut the ring yet. So look at this, dude. We got the ring of defenses and buildings out there that are going to cause our dragons to split up and go two different directions. So we kind of tried to cut it in with a couple loons, but you know what? It's not worth wasting all those loons. Once dragons cut out these couple buildings over here, we should send the majority of our dragons through the town hall and through to the other side. Now, of course, with dragons, where you're starting, you got to look at where the remaining sweeper is, but in this case, we did not take out the town hall with the Blizzard, so we kind of have to start on the town hall. That way we can be sure we have that Grand Warden ability intact. We can freeze it on the way in. We can rage our way through it so the dragons get away from that poison spell by the time the Grand Warden ability wears off. And look at that, man. The poison is back there. The dragons have already moved on deeper into the base. We got the Royal Champion coming in to help the dragons over on the side. We're not going to feed her to an enemy hero. We're not going to feed her to a single target inferno unless we're planning on playing the freezes to save her. And these freezes can be used to save either the dragons or your Royal Champion from the most devastating value that you can see left in the base. Look at that, man. Multi-target inferno goes down. This one's going really nice. Not only that, but look at our other royals, man. Look at the king and the queen. We play them actually after we play the dragons, off to the side of the dragons, but after. That way they're not taking all that fire. They're going to get the funneling done in time for the dragons, but they're not taking the full force of those defenses and dying out before you start dragons. That's going to leave them with tons of health. Look at this, dude. We got a king in front of the queen. He's like half health still. He's used his ability, but queen has not had to use her ability. And look at this, man. We don't have that many dragons left. Guess what? At this point, even if we had 0 dragons left, it would not matter because we still got that queen ability in tow. She's behind the king for the tanking. Guys, we can just pop this ability if we want to. We don't even have to on this one, but if we did, it'd be over that much faster. When I look at this base, I see, man, if I can get this blimp right where this archer tower is, I can blizzard the town hall and a scatter shot down. So that's what I'm going to go for, man. We got the invisibility spell down. We got the rage spell down. We just need those wizards to make the right choice and target the right thing in there. And they're moving towards the town hall. Oh my gosh, you guys, I love it. Last invisibility spell goes down. They can start clearing out the rest of these structures outside. That's going to help our dragon funnel. Now we got to look at what's left, man. What's the most valuable stuff? We got an eagle, a scatter shot, and we got a sweeper pointing this direction. So if we can come in from this side and come in from behind the sweeper towards all that heavy duty stuff right there, we should be able to pop the Grand Warden ability at the proper time and cover all those dragons in it. Now we got loons followed by dragons. I'd like to see a nice early freeze on that multi-target inferno, but I was trying to get the rest of my heroes dropped, and look what I did, dude. In dropping all my heroes, I got a little gung-ho, and I dropped my Grand Warden over here, so I'm like, oh no, dude, that's a huge mistake. How did I even do that? That's not good. So I need these dragons to hurry up so the Grand Warden can migrate from my heroes to them. They've got plenty HP. He should gravitate towards the group with the most HP in the area, so we should start to transition to the dragons as they continue to get closer. We're freezing the scatter shot for now since the Grand Warden ability really can't help all those dragons yet. Now he's merging up with these dragons. We try to get him up out in front there. I figured, man, I got probably as many dragons in there as I'm going to get, so I end up popping that ability. But if I could do it again, I would wait until I get back to this double multi-target inferno section right here. We're going to go ahead and send in the Royal Champion for a little bit of help. We got these multis so close we can cover them with the same freeze. That's amazing value. Those upgraded multis, man. Target 6 troops each, dude. And at over 100 DPS, that will go through a pack of dragons really, really fast. Honestly, faster than a single air defense will. That is for sure. Now check this out, man. We got dragons, dude. We got the Royal Champion. We still have a queen ability. We got everything we need and way more to get the triple on this base. Now look at this one. Due to the location of the air defenses, there's no way I can come all the way across the base for the town hall and scattershot value, so I gotta try and kind of sneak one in there on the edge, and let's see if I can do it, because I at least want to get this Town Hall down and get some chain damage in on these scatter shots so that, you know what, the Super Wizards can't reach them from right here, man. And I realize that, but you know what, if I can get some chains off on them, they should go down pretty quickly to the dragons with a Grand Warden ability, so that's what I'm going to shoot for. Unfortunately, those Super Wizards are so far away, dude. We got a little bit of damage in on this one. We have no damage on the other one, and we have a sweeper remaining right here, but we have to come from this direction. We got to take on those double scatter shots pretty dang early. We're going to start heroes over in the core, then we're going to do a hound, loons, dragons. We're going to have to rage them very early and also use that Grand Warden ability very early as well. There we go, Grand Warden ability. We've got these troops invincible for the time being. We're going to freeze that backside scatter shot for when that Grand Warden ability wears off. We just need that one more scatter shot to go down, and these dragons should look pretty good moving into the core of this base with the Grand Warden support. King's rushing around the edge right here. That's going to create some really good tanking for the Royal Champion. So while those defenses are being tanked by the King, that's when we're going to drop the Royal Champion in there to start sniping those corner defenses there, try and push the dragons further into the center of the base. Looks like we lost a little pack around the outside, but we got a pretty decent sized group moving through the core of the base as well. That's going to help keep the Archer Towers, the Grand Warden platforms, the Air Expos off of the Royal Champion so that she can get a lot more work done. But you got to be careful for on the backside of these bases is ground Expos on this attack, because obviously the dragons will not tank those. They will go through the Royal Champion rather quickly. We don't have ground Expos in this base. We got an Air Expo. It's tanked by the dragons, and because of that, my Royal Champion still has her ability intact as we're moving in on the final section of this base. Now, multi and air defense both can do some big time damage to the dragons, so if we were worried, we could freeze both those, keep the dragons alive. But at this point, we can see that with the Royal Champion pretty much alone at this point, we could secure the triple. With dragons and a queen ability, we have more than enough. Now, when I can't see exactly what's going to be the best value, I kind of default for just trying to blizzard down the Town Hall. Now, I see that from in this section right here, I can reach over the wall to get the Town Hall. My Super Wizards can also reach this scatter shot. In fact, they're right next to it. He knew that. That's why he put a tornado trap there. Unfortunately, it wasn't placed well enough to prevent me from getting the kind of big time value that I love to get out of a blizzard, man. Town Hall, scatter shot down. Now, it's just a matter of where to start the dragons. We haven't taken out either sweeper, so honestly, I'm going to have to fight the sweeper at some point, no matter which direction I come from. So I choose to come from the direction that's going to get me the eagle, this multi, and this scatter shot nice and early in the attack. In fact, we got dragons down. They're moving their way into the core. We're going to have to rage, maybe freeze the sweeper as well, to make sure we get them dealing with that section right there. Over here, we've wall broke in the king. I would like the queen to eventually go in there. Unfortunately, she's caught up on the enemy BK and the CC Hound, so my queen value is not going to be what it could be on this attack. But King did a good job of clearing that compartment. That's going to force the dragons deeper into the core of the base. We got the Royal Champion being dropped over there on the left. Try and trim out some of these defenses the dragons obviously aren't going to be making it to. We got some other dragons hanging back, trying to deal with those CC pups. That's going to mean that our Royal Champion's not going to have to. Now, we got dragons trying to take out a multi on the backside of this base. Guys, this one is going to be a close one. We popped that Royal Champion ability. We got a double team with dragons and RC taking on the enemy RC. And RC's coming into this last section, so we're going to freeze 3 of those defenses. Hopefully, that she can have enough health to get through this remaining multi-target Inferno right here. Remember, the queen can't reach it from outside the wall. Guys, we need, look at this, dude, the unicorn has swapped onto the dragon. Oh my god, you guys, this one is so close. We got a multi still up, we got 2 dragons left, and guys, look at this multi taking on the tree, gets it down. Oh, that dragon just clutched that triple for me. If he wouldn't have got that multi down for me, I wouldn't have got this triple. Now, guys, I gotta tell you, I use a lot of different attacks in Legends Leagues. That's where I like to test out armies, see how well they're working against Town Hall 14 bases. And I gotta say, I was pleasantly surprised by this one. I was just wrecking so many different bases with it to where I'm like, gosh, I really need to start using this more often in war because it takes out a massive variety of bases. And the reason I believe is just like I said at the beginning, man, we got those new wall pieces at Town Hall 14. So people are able to make bases more challenging for ground armies with those new wall pieces, really restrict the movement throughout the base. And because of that, man, air troops have an additional advantage at this town hall over the ground troops. They don't care about your walls, man, not even a little bit. You could have all the walls in the world, dragons would not care about them, and for that reason, man, I believe that's why we got such a versatile attack strategy out of this. Look at that blizzard, man. It was a pretty well set up base. I did not get good value at all. I could have gone over here and tried to get these 2 scatter shots, but with the sweeper, you know he's got the tornado trap over there trying to defend that. I probably would have got nothing out of that blizzard. So I just settled for getting the town hall. We're going to try and push these dragons up through the core of the base. Now we got king and queen moving over on the right. King is tanking, so this would be a good spot to drop that royal champion down while the king and dragons are doing some great tanking for me over there. We freeze that multi just because it damages so many dragons at once. And then over here, I really want one of these dragons to take out this single target inferno. So we make that gold storage actually invisible, so they go over and take out that single, because that thing could really wreck my dragons and my RC at the end of the attack if we don't get it down. Now look at this. This is going pretty dang well. Dragons have done an amazing job on taking out the meat of this base. So well, in fact, that we got dragons left. We got the royal champion still with an ability intact. We just don't have that many defenses left at all. At this point, we can almost just pop the royal champion ability and secure the triple, because guys, this base is wrecked.